The altercation reportedly took place behind the scenes of Dancing on Ice, when Happy Mondays member Shaun Ryder had been waiting in the wings to cheer on bandmate Bez on the first episode of the series. However, this morning presenter Alison Hammond was also there to support fellow ITV star Rhea Hebden last weekend, and the atmosphere was reportedly as icy as the frozen rink their friends were dancing on. Some might say that hapless yet heartfelt Bez needed his friends' support, as he faced the embarrassment of becoming the first Dancing on Ice contestant ever to require a crash helmet for his debut performance. Host Philip Schofield had been gently ribbing the Happy Mondays star, who had even taken to the rink with protective braces all over his body, but he received the comments gamely. This is more than might be said for the brutal exchange between Shaun and Alison. According to the Daily Star, she approached him only to goad him with the words, "I never liked you. From the first minute I met you and spoke to you, I never liked you." Shaun hit back to simply say, "I know." It was far from the first time that the pair had met, after an awkward encounter on Imazaleb more than a decade earlier, and perhaps Shaun's words back then provided a clue that explained Alison's frosty attitude to him, after he compared her to horses. Talking on the show, he appeared enraged to learn that a new contestant would be joining them, declaring that 13 was too many. "Oh, more F-king people in the camp. And a loud person and a cheery person as well," he said at the time. "She's probably a really nice person, don't get me wrong. I like Alison. I like horse st in the country, but I don't want it in my living room. I just don't want to go through it. I've done FK all for 8 days except socialize. I'm about that far from F-king off." Nigel Havers attempted to explain away the slights by defending, "Shaun was a bit put out because you know Shaun, he takes a bit of time to get to know people and he thought that was the ultimate limit. 13 he thought was just too much to handle." Jenny Eclair branded him a miserable old sod, declaring, "Has gone into Mancunian grumpy mode. Well, we can all do that." Meanwhile, Shaun told Alison, "If I do bail it's absolutely nothing personal. It's just that there are too many people." That attempt at smoothing things over did little to ease Alison's feelings about him, as she later argued that he had been portrayed better in the TV footage of the show than he genuinely was in real life. Plus the pair's reported mini-spat last weekend suggests that there was still bad blood between them. On the ice, upset was in store for both Alison and Shaun regarding the show itself, after it emerged that the pair's friends were both at risk of bowing out of the competition. Bez was diagnosed with coronavirus after just a single Dancing on Ice performance, in which he scored lowest marks, while Rhea was informed she was at risk of being one of the first to be eliminated. However, that might not have come as a surprise to Shaun, as he gasped incredulously of his friend's ice skating debut. "What, on this show? Not in a million years. I've seen him on ice at the bottom of his garden on his pond." The show continues, but fans will have to tune in this weekend for the next installment of drama.